Alright, welcome to part 2.
Goldfish.
And try goldfish mac and cheese pasta.
Goldfish. Goldfish. Goldfish.
I saw Brandon's, oh frick, I forgot to put the scanner. Oh, there's Buena Vista who's been sitting for a while. Yeah, we're really late on the scanner, but, But you know what? We're still gonna pull it up anyway, because why not? Okay. I saw Brandon, write a comment on the second, on the chat of the other stream that we just wrapped up the first part. Oh boy, this has been a fun night. So, what silly thing in question was Brandon, asking me about? Well, I've been trying, putting Tom and Ben News against not only that Bubble Scrubbies clip, but also some goldfish jingles.
Goldfish.
Yeah, those.
Goldfish.
Including the flavor blasted.
Goldfish.
Goldfish. It's goldfish. You know, I actually like the flavor blasted. That's actually one of my favorite goldfish flavors. There actually, as I said, there isn't too much goldfish left that I have. Well, it's actually from a Costco pack. It was actually a 3-bag set from Costco. I don't think there's like a quarter of the bag of the last bag left, and I'm probably gonna finish that during my lunch break tomorrow, which is the reason why I'm going after all these goldfish jingles. And here's what we were doing earlier.
Internet from T-Mobile. It only costs $50 at T-Mobile.
That I've seen that commercial come on twice so far tonight. Once during during Celebrity Jeopardy, which will be replaced by Celebrity Family Feud next week, just next week for the holidays, and also during Celebrity Wheel of Fortune as well. Oh, that's fun. For some reason, this seems to be my new favorite commercial. Let's play it.
I've got home internet from T-Mobile. It only costs.
Yeah, and I've been playing that Bubble Scrubbies thing along with Goldfish at the same time.
That smiles back. Goldfish.
You know what? Because I have that thing muted, I'm gonna let you all hear it.
That smiles back goldfish. The snack 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 that smiles back goldfish.
Goldfish.
The snack that smiles back
Goldfish.
The snack that smiles back
Goldfish.
cheddar cheese. The snack that smiles back
Goldfish.
The snack that smiles back
Goldfish.
The snack that smiles back The snack that smiles back The snack that smiles back
Goldfish.
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 The snack that smiles back
The snake that smiles back, goldfish. The snake that smiles back, goldfish. The snake that smiles back, goldfish. The snake that smiles back, goldfish.
The flavor blasted.
Flavor blasted.
Oh, what's this thing? Oh yeah, it was the Hand and Stone Creamery commercial from earlier. And this thing too.
On the new shopping rule. But if you think it's bad, just remember your dad had to walk in the snow barefoot to school.
That's what WIL did earlier. That's what we did at the top of the show. And I combined it with the original! The two sound close to one another. But you know what? Since WTOP has not yet tested, and this is their last chance to do so today, why not we do the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, an old favorite of mine. Oh yeah, the good old Buena Vista. I forgot I still have this one. Just having too much fun with all this stuff today. We're gonna do this and the Bubble Scrubbies all together, and I'll let this run while we go back to the pyramid. So here we go. Here's DC.
Washington, the 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 Washington.
It's the goldfish. I can't get enough of it. For whatever reason, I can't get enough of goldfish. I can't stop just listening to that jingle. Uh-oh. Is it dead? I let this run all the way to the battery. I let this run till the end of the battery. I let this run to the end of the battery power. My gosh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it ran until the end of the battery power. Well, I was just about to shut the bubble guppies off anyway. So, I think I forgot to mention this before the first commercial, during the first commercial break, and apparently the co-host of Raid the Cage is actually on the pyramid tonight. So we get to see her twice this week. And right now, she is going to play with Ryan for $100,000 in the winner's circle. She and him are going for $100,000 in the winner's circle. So, she and Ryan are about to go for $100,000 in the winner's circle. But then, of course, we still have a whole half hour to go of the pyramid. And then we are going to, and then we're going to play Deal or No Deal with Brandon. But I also shouldn't forget to mention that we're going to have to move through both Deal or No Deal and Wheel of Fortune at a quicker pace tonight because the Minnesota RMT will be happening at 10:45. North Dakota's time slot will start shortly after. So what we're going to do. Oh yeah, Coastal Washington is tonight as well. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get Minnesota and Coastal. Then we're going to start Millionaire. We're going to go through everything else after that. So, Minnesota, Coastal. We're going to go over everything else. And we're going to play Millionaire. We'll keep watching North Dakota until they go. And then we'll get Wisconsin. That will be the end of the compilation. I should make the adjustments to the Wednesday observations, and I should add more and maybe this week I should add more. Alright, let's go back to the pyramid. razor sharp claws. There we go. Aha, random practice demos. Oh, random Monterey monthly. Oh boy, are we having too much fun tonight. You know what, we needed to pause anyway because I have a ton of stuff to go back on. Got a ton of stuff to go back on before we start doing our video. We're going to start Windows 10 up first. Sorry, Jack, but we're going to pause you. And we're going to go back on the rest of it one piece at a time. Alright. John hopefully John gets around to fixing BOC. Because it's not supposed to do log only. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Gonna start with this. We're going to start with this. Okay. Now to the weather scan. We'll continue on the next commercial. we could have another $100,000 winner on the pyramid. Alright. Why are there two? Because one of them I think is a resend. Rest easy. I think some member of South Florida, I think, is retiring or something. I don't know. At least there's a station they can use for MontCoEAS. Okay. Alright, now to go back on this weekly for Clark and Cowitz, Washington. I'm going to put this into the recommended list. Then we're going to go back to the pyramid. And then I'll put this where it needs to go, and then that's it. Alright. Now, to finish up the pyramid. Okay. And that is it for the monthly. Well, that's it for the for our shows today. We are down to the final 2 hours here of our show. We're gonna get all right. We're gonna see what the. No, they didn't even. No, they didn't even relay. What are you doing? We were watching the pyramid. Now it's over. Now we're gonna play Deal or No Deal with Brandon. After I put these in. After I get these remaining tests in their place. And that is it for TOP. They had all week to test. A lot of... I think Hawaii Public Radio could have went at 3:59. And then they would have been done. Well, they could have went at 4:59. Oh. What I meant to say was, they could have went on a Monday. They could have went on Monday. They could have went yesterday. Okay. Those 3 monthlies are in their place. So now we've got the, again, we have the Minnesota RMT coming up a little later on here. I may do just CanOW. Only as your customers. Okay. I gotta clear all this even more. And there's Mystery 7. I'm gonna clear a bit of notifications here. There's the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire episode that we're going to play later on here. There's the episode of Lingo that I'll be watching tomorrow. I will during my lunch break as usual. Alright, so now just gotta get the Minnesota monthlies in the right place. Remember, we're doing just Minnesota. So we got La Crosse here, Chanhassen, Duluth, Grand Forks. Now I don't know how consistent North Dakota actually is, so I'm going to do just KBTO for the sake of that. And then eventually we'll have Wisconsin at 11:50 tonight, and then that will then eventually be the end of that. So now, with that said, oh, I connected the wrong thing. I was supposed to connect the disk, not the network. There we go. I probably have to take that network adapter off.
Well, I'm ready. Tom and Ben.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
Oh yeah, they're ready. Because I put them through a lot today. Put them through Goldfish, this Bubble Guppies thing the Public Gamer uploaded at the same time as my Tower of Cash episode.
And of course we had the Cerri of Paul.
Yep, we had all that fun earlier. And WIAL played this weird parody of "It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year."
WIAL, do they still say mornings with Tom Stryker? Today's Friday.
Yes, they do. I gotta say that parody is like it was almost in sync with the original. With the actual, I gotta say that's impressive.
It
We need to continue to beg WTOP to test. We still need to do that some more.
That's literally what I just did.
Yep, we need to keep begging them to
And of course, we'll
test.
be doing that tomorrow. But right now, it's time for Deal or No Deal.
Hello.
Anyway,
welcome
let's get
to
into
Deal
it.
or No Deal. I'm Howie Mandel.
I think we already know how this
evening,
works,
you
so
can
let's
walk
get
away
into
with
it.
a huge cash prize. In order to do that, you're going to have to be lucky, gutsy, and have a great sense of timing. Now I think it's time I introduce you to my better half.
I think it's time
Actually,
I introduce you to my
26
better
of
half.
my better half.
Actually,
Ladies, please.
26 of my better halves. And as you already know, I'm going to be throwing some Big Johns in here throughout. And,
Yep.
let's just say I tuned in. Let's just say I tuned in. I tuned
Do
in.
that Friday night.
We don't know what is in each
I
of
tuned
these
into
26
both games the
cases.
other night,
We do
and I will
know
do the
that
same this
biggest
week.
prize amount in one of these cases is $1
So.
million. $1 million, all the way down to one penny. Those are the different amounts, and each case holds one of those
And
amounts.
for tonight's case, we're going to do a little bit of foreplay, because there are four.
Okay, very well. Now this is your case to keep, unless you should decide to sell it.
Yep.
Talk about that later. Want to find out what's in your case?
See what I did there?
Of course, so does everyone here. We start by opening those cases. Whatever we find in those cases is obviously not in your case. Let's begin.
And of course, we're going to
For the-
begin with 6 cases.
Of course. And we're going to go with number 12, which does not have a quote associated with it. But we're gonna
Number
go.
12.
Fine, 25,000.
That's all right. You're still okay.
I even tried to beg Air 1 to test in the best way possible.
You have 5 more
Yeah,
cases
you did
to
beg
open.
them earlier.
Pick a
Anyway,
case.
how about my favorite driver, number 9?
Number 9.
Number
And
9.
his favorite
That's Maria.
driver. And we have 1,000.
$1,000 gone.
All right.
Still a fairly low amount.
That's fine right now because we're not racing right
You
now.
have
so that's
4
fine.
more cases to
Anyway.
open. Pick a case.
Well, what do you know?
There's one.
Number 1. That's Elizabeth.
And we have to clear all these messages here. 300 grand.
Whoa. Okay. $300,000.
If you're watching this video
you
right
need
now,
to avoid
you
those huge
just
amounts.
failed.
You have 3 more cases to open. Pick
All
a
right,
case.
let's do 24.
We're gonna try 24.
Number 24. That's Janine. Let's see a low amount.
That's what we're looking for. We want that penny. 750.
$750 off the board. $750.
Hey, not bad.
your
Look at
case.
you doing that. Good
You
stuff.
have 2 more cases to open.
Well.
Pick a case.
That was
All right.
close. That was close enough.
I know I was changing it
6
because
huge amounts
yeah,
are still.
we weren't
This
actually
game
solving a
specifically.
puzzle. We were just getting a good number on a case, so
Yeah.
I had to adapt it. Anyway, we're going with 10.
Number 10.
Number 10. That's Joy. That's good. $50 off the board. Left side of the board. Pick
And
1 more case before the next offer.
let's go with 3.
3.
Number 3. That's Shannon.
I think that's how he
see a
says
penny.
it. 3.
400 bucks.
$400 out of play. That's a nice low amount.
Yep.
Alright. That is it for round
Okay, the first
1.
round is over. You picked 6 cases, and now it's time for the banker to make you an offer. He's not your friend. He doesn't want you to win. He is reading your every move, and he wants you out of here as soon as possible, with as little money as possible.
With doing the bubble
There he is
scrubbing
on
thing
the
on
phone.
loop while a bunch
Hello?
of goldfish commercial jingles play in the background,
That's
and
fair.
it all goes together with Tom Fed News.
This is a very fair offer, but it is very early. The offer is $18,000.
$18,000.
You don't even have to ask us. We already know what we're doing.
We know what
Wow,
he's
you haven't been set. No deal.
know what he's gonna say. Alright.
Now,
All right. By the way,
If
we
you keep
play
the
your
million-
team this weekend, so I'm going to go with number 8, which is my favorite hockey player. But we play
Number
you
8,
guys
yeah,
this
That's
weekend
right. That's gonna be Sunday
on
night.
Sunday night.
$50,000 off the board.
I
Not
think
in
it's
your
Sunday night, like 7 o'clock my time.
Yeah, 7 o'clock Eastern.
You still have 4 more
Yeah,
cases
that's
to
right, 7
open
o'clock
before the
Eastern,
next offer.
6 p.m. Central.
Yep, we play you guys. All right, here we go. Let's do 26.
$1 million is still on the board.
26.
Number 6, that's Bridget.
Of course,
That's
the,
down there. Yep,
night
it is.
before we play against the
$25 is off the board. Not in your case.
$25 in there.
3 more cases to go.
$25.
Yep, $25 was in there.
That was what we were looking for. Congratulations.
If you keep the million in play, the offer's gonna go up.
All right. Next, we're going with 6.
Number 6 was already selected.
Was it? We'll do 7 next to him.
Yeah.
Number 7.
Next door. And $100.
Great. $200 off the board.
All right, nice
Good
play.
low number. 2 more cases to go.
Let's see. 2 more cases to go. How about
6 huge amounts are still on the
17.
board.
17.
Number 17. Show us something good.
And what do we see? $100,000.
$100,000 gone. Not coming back.
next player?
You have 1 more case to open. Pick a case.
All right, and that last case for this round.
$1 million.
Number what?
13.
Lucky
the last
13.
Number 13. That's Ashley.
And
Good play. $300 off the board.
All right,
$300
that's actually
not in
not
your
bad.
case. I think the banker's getting a little woozy. This board is your board.
This board is definitely your board.
Hello,
And I
banker.
know you don't always go through yet on Tuesdays what
Okay,
new
I'll
enthusiasts
tell-
did, but there was a new radio involved last night. I saw.
The offer went up,
from
and this is a
somebody,
very
so-
nice amount of money.
Shout out to that.
The offer is
And the offer.
$5,000. It's
$1,000.
all on you.
Of course, we're saying no.
No.
No deal.
And then we're going to move on and 4 cases.
now-
How about we start with 4? Actually, that's my
5
case.
huge amounts
So
are
let's
still up there.
do 14.
Yeah, I'm glad. you
Number
realized.
14. That's Tina.
That's 4.
Oh my, that is not good.
Oh, hey.
$750,000.
Let's see again. You still failing?
Off the board. It's gone. It's not.
See you when you fail again.
Pick 3 more cases before the next offer.
Should have played that alongside all that stuff earlier.
Yeah, you should have messed around
4
with some of those
huge
quotes.
amounts.
Oh well, we'll do that tomorrow. We'll do
Yeah,
that
yeah,
in
you could
tomorrow's
mess around with
podcast.
some of those Big John quotes.
Anyway,
How about 19?
Number 19. That's Jade.
No, you should have.
$1,000. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, you definitely should have messed around with
Pick
some of
2
those
more
Big John
cases
quotes.
before
We'll have to
the
do that
next
next
offer.
week.
yeah.
4 huge amounts.
4 huge amounts are still up there. How about? I want you to do a little bit of math. Take that amount, then times it by 2.
Number 2. That's Chandra.
Yeah, because that's what we're going with.
$200,000 is gone. That'll hurt.
No.
Pick
Wait,
1
none?
more case before
None?
the next offer.
Oh, okay. Let's
Hey, there's
see.
3 huge amounts still in play.
Where are you? 15.
Number 15. That's Caitlin.
There he is.
$5.
$5. That's great. Get that off the board.
$5.
So you know that that's the banker, and it's his job to buy back your
Of course
case.
it
So
is, but we're
He's
gonna
about to make you an
skip
offer.
him because we already know I'm saying no to this offer, whatever it is.
Hello? Okay. That's fair. Okay. We're into the 6 figures now.
Into 6
You
figures.
need to think this through. The banker wants to know if you will leave now for $105,000.
No deal, banker.
Wow, you have peace. No deal. This
All right. In this round, we're gonna go with.
If you knock
Excuse
out the,
me, 22.
22, right up there.
number 22, that's
Yeah,
Alexa.
it's still there.
Look, there's the dollar.
$1 off the board. $1
All right, nice.
not in your case.
And
You have 2 more cases to open. Pick a
18.
case.
And what?
18.
18 I heard. Okay.
Number 18, that's Cassidy.
There it is.
So let's take a look and find the penny.
3 small amounts in a row.
Hey, the penny is gone. We just got rid of the dollar and the penny on this round. That's
All right.
Penny's
1
off the
more
board.
to open. Pick a number.
Glad we don't have to worry about me winning that.
$1 million is still on the board.
Okay.
It sure is. Let's. You're gonna love this one. There are 5.
Number 5, that's Nadia.
There are 5. And 4.
There goes $400,000.
Got
You fool!
So you know that that's the banker, and it's his job to buy back your case. So he's about to make you an
it.
offer.
Cool.
Yep.
Alright. Let's see what the offer is.
Hello, Mr. Banker.
Let's see what the offer is.
Right. Okay. I'll let them know. This is a great offer.
It is a great offer.
Maybe it's enough for you to walk away.
It won't.
The offer is
Of course not.
$140,000. Think of
No, of course not.
Going to
no
say-
deal, Banker.
Okay, and 20.
20.
Number 20. Okay, let's see that $10.
That's
Let's
fine.
see that.
Let's see it.
$75,000 is off the board. $75,000 is not in your case. You have 1 more case to open. Pick a case.
23.
23, which means 21, 16,
If you keep the million in
11,
play,
25,
number
26
23,
will
that's
come. The
Stephanie.
next round is we'll open just 1 case at a time.
$10 off the board, $10 not in your case. Excellent, excellent. That was an incredible round, and there's a lot of money up there. Let's see what he's got to say.
I don't know what the bank has to say. Why don't we find out?
Hello, Mr. Banker.
Why
Right.
don't
Yep.
we see what he's got to say?
Okay.
Or what she's got
I'll
to
let them
say,
know.
rather.
We already know what
This is
I'm
a
gonna
great
say.
offer. Maybe it's enough for you to walk away. The offer is
Find out.
$195,000.
Nope, no deal.
No deal.
And I'm going with your lucky number next, 11.
With this number 11, that's Jackie. That's good. $100 off the board.
Hey,
$100
didn't get me
not
this
in your
time.
case. Excellent, excellent. That was an incredible round, and there's a lot of money up there. Let's see
What do we
he's
got?
to say.
I know Southwest Florida got a new radio last
Hello?
night.
It's a Malin
Okay.
wallpaper.
That's fair.
And what else did we get today?
Wow.
'Cause I saw that last night.
The
What
offer
else
went
did
up.
we get?
This is a lot of money. The offer is $230,000. So here's the
No
question.
deal. No deal, banker.
Going to say
Wow, you have got
absolutely
no deal.
already.
Only
And 16 next.
16.
number 16.
All right.
That's Tori.
Let's go ahead and open that. 5,000.
3 small amounts in a row. That's
All right.
pretty good.
That's fine. $1 million is still in play.
I think you're making the banker nervous.
That's right.
That was a great round. Let's see what he's got to say.
That's right. The million is
Hello?
still on the board.
Okay.
$1 million
That's fair.
is still on the board.
This is a fantastic offer. You need
It
to
is a
weigh your
fantastic
options.
offer, but you already know what I'm
And the
gonna
offer
say.
is
That is right. It is
$310,000. So
Unlike those contestants on Millionaire, I'm going
no
to
deal,
risk
banker.
Yep. Especially right now, we're going to be playing the third and last college edition show. And,
$1
We're
million.
probably going to be starting the 2001 episodes tomorrow.
Ooh.
So.
All right. Anyway, let's see how those guys do. Anyway, 21.
21.
Number 21, that's Blair.
We have 9
$500,000 off the board. Not in your case.
You are the sleek. Goodbye.
That round was not in your favor. Let's see how much it hurt.
That is not good that we covered half a
really
million.
enjoyed. I was playing around with the weakest link thing.
Hello, banker.
During all those commercial breaks
Okay,
of the weakest
I'll
link
tell
on
him.
NBC when they were doing the holiday special last week.
This
Oh,
is a
God,
fantastic
you were playing around with
offer.
Big John
You
saying
need
it,
to
too.
weigh your
I
options.
did.
The offer is
The offer.
Oh, what was my favorite new quote that I heard?
$1,000.
What was my favorite new quote the other day that I hadn't heard before? I'm trying to think of what it was. Oh, I know what it was.
You have
It was
33 and a third. No deal.
So John actually coded this wheel wedge to be a special wedge
So I get to
where
call
I
the
get to
amount.
call out the amount.
And I think that
And the amount is negative whatever you have.
Sports.
If you knock out the million,
Dang it. All right, 25.
All right.
Number 25, that's Madison.
And that's the
$1 million
That's
gone.
a million.
And it's not in your case.
Wow. Last
Well,
pick.
That round was not in
That's
your
the
favor.
second week
Let's
in a
see
row
how
that my
much it
last
hurt
pick has been the million.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah.
It is. It is.
Oh my
Hello, Mr.
gosh.
Banker.
My
Right.
Yep, that is the
gosh.
second.
you. Okay. I'll let them know. Not a very good offer. Actually, it's a bad offer.
It's a really bad
And he's
It's a
offer.
bad
offering you
offer.
You'll see.
$200.
No, no.
Wow, you have peace. No
And we're
deal.
switching my case this time since we kept it last week.
The final.
You're gonna want to switch
That's
right here.
Yep, that's a ridiculous game.
All right. Well, let's see how.
Open your
good
case
this
and let's see how you did.
And it's
Not a bad
$500.
deal. Not the best.
All
You
right.
could have done much worse.
Yeah. Well, I could have done much worse if that $75 case, but man, what
Well,
a close fight
should have
that
kept
was.
it. I should not have gone with 25.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have picked 25 as your case. Then you would have ended up being a millionaire.
I would have been a
for,
millionaire.
I believe the 10th time now. But then earlier on in the
That's the second time in a row that I've come close and not had it. So
to
Anyway.
having the $1 million. But of course, for those who weren't watching, who didn't watch part 1, of course, as I explained already, we played around with the with that WIL clip of that most wonderful.
And speaking of Wheel of Fortune, it's time for your Wheel of Fortune second edition featuring
correct.
Charlie
That's
and
right.
Vanna.
And then after watching one of the remaining February episodes of Concentration that I had yet to watch, and actually earlier in the week I got an idea to do like a sequel to the Arcade Warrior playing nothing but skee-ball video that I made many years back, and I decided why don't I try it with Concentration's money games. The money game of the Jack Norris Concentration, where they put foreign currencies on the board instead of merchandise prizes. And at the end of like when time is up, the whole puzzle goes around. The person to solve it.
Hello, Charlie
wins
O'Donnell here.
$100.
Let's just set things up before we start our
extra
game.
to however
Normal
much
game?
money that they
Okay,
have,
so how many people out there?
accumulated already. Playfield, what the heck? We're about to play Wheel. Yeah, see, they did a ton of updates to this thing.
How long would you like to play?
Now, because we have the Minnesota RMT coming up, we're going to shorten the game to 3 rounds.
Player 1, what's your name?
Yeah, since we have short time between Minnesota and Florida specifically, we're gonna play fast cars because really we're gonna speed the game up. That's what it is. Well, anyway, let's play Wheel of Fortune.
From the Sony Picture Studios, it's America's Game.
Oh, there's that clip champ project I had opened earlier. Oh,
I'm going to react.
Let's rev the engine and lay a little rubber, dude. It's Fast Cars Day here on Wheel of Fortune. And now,
Yep, I'm
here's
gonna
your
do all
host,
those stations
Sarah
as
White.
well. And I'm gonna set those all up.
Thank you,
while my
Charlie.
opponents
Hi,
play.
everyone. Welcome to our game.
So, with that, we're gonna play 2 rounds up until the jackpot.
Let's take a look at our category.
So here we go.
Proper name.
It's a proper name for our first puzzle.
Okay, start things off. You get us going, player 1.
Let's get started. And we'll be back to the usual 20 minutes next Wednesday. We'll be back to the usual 20 minutes. T?
There is a T.
Oh, I forgot. I gotta set up Coastal Washington.
$800.
R?
1 R in this puzzle.
Okay. I'm gonna start buying some vowels. Start with the A.
Just 1 A.
Okay, what about an E?
Yes, there's an E.
Okay, let's try the I.
1 I. Show
One
us.
I. Oh, I think there's gonna be a U. There's definitely gonna be a U. No U? I thought it was Aubrey that.
Player 2,
I was
you're
thinking
up.
Aubrey up top.
Let's give this baby a spin. Come
I was
on.
thinking Aubrey.
Let's see that big one.
I'm gonna set up North Dakota as well.
$500.
I'll try an L.
All right, here we go.
Yes, we have 1 L.
I'm gonna buy a vowel.
Yeah, I should be careful too because the
An
desktop
O.
audio is still on. Ah. Oh, now I know. Now I know what it is. Oh man. We're gonna do all these again for Wisconsin. I know there's some in the... No, these do Wisconsin. These do Iowa and Minnesota. I'd be more than happy to go ahead and finish this off. Alfred Hitchcock. Alright, got the first cluster ready.
Let's see how you're doing after this round.
So after this round, I've got $700.
Ready for the next puzzle? Here it goes. We've got a prize on the wheel this time, Charlie.
But let's see what it is. Hey Nani, there's the prize you've been asking for. You've been asking for a swimming pool, and you got it. And I'll be more than happy to get it for you.
This time, player 2 goes first.
If I'm lucky enough.
I'll spin the wheel.
So let's see. Okay, that's the first 2. And then
I'd like an L, please, Vanna. We have a total of 2 L's.
I'll buy a vowel, Vanna. I will try A.
You're up, player 3.
I'd like to spin, please. Let's go. Let's see some money here.
okay, we got Minnesota ready.
25 $100.
Alright, I'll do that whole thing again. From the Charlie Brown series. And this is even a Christmas song too. Linus and Lucy. From the classic Charlie Brown comics, and of course the TV specials as well. So I'm getting North Dakota ready.
Before we move to the next round, let's check out our hatch totals so far.
Yeah, why don't we take a look? Because now I'm up to $1,300, but of course it all can change because we're going to play our third and final puzzle, which is our jackpot round.
Time again, the jackpot round. We've got a prize on the wheel this time, Charlie. Tell us about
I know it's going to lag because I'm getting everything ready. Well, sorry, Nani. I missed out on your swimming pool. And my swimming pool, too. You know what? Maybe we can go to American Sale one day and get one that we can both share. Oh my goodness, it's going to be another fictional characters puzzle. How about that for the final round? And almost ready. Okay, those are ready to roll. Now for Coastal. Just those there. Alright, and we are ready to go. Jalen County Commons.
there are no L's. Sorry.
Sure.
Player one, good luck.
It's lagging.
$900.
R.
We have 2 R's.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, that was so close. Bad luck.
Oh gosh.
Player 2, you're up. I'm gonna spin.
Oh, is this TOP? Oh, of course they waited till 10 o'clock. Because I already ended my monitoring with them at that point. Because I had already ended my monitoring with them at this point. So I guess it worked. So I'll go ahead and update TOP. And you're going to get just one. Nope, TOP is done.
Yes, we have 2 A's for you.
Right on! I'd like to buy another vowel. I'd like an O, please.
Yes, there's 1 O.
All right, here we go. I'd like to buy another vowel. I'd like to take a shot at E, please.
2 E's.
Right on!
All the vowels are now gone.
I'll spin.
Darn.
Bad luck.
And since it's my turn now.
Good luck.
Oh. Didn't it get released around this time? Well, this is 2001. Mr. Peabody and Sherman. I think I remember seeing a 2012 remaster of this.
You did it! Fantastic!
Well, that takes care of TOP just like that. That takes care of TOP just like that. So after this final puzzle, nothing has changed, and I go to the bonus round with just $1,800.
Nice work, everyone. Moving on to the bonus round is our top money winner. Player 1. It's the bonus round. Start by picking one of these cards, and we'll see if we can't add to your total.
And we're gonna do the E's since, well. Alright. For the bonus round, it's an event.
R, S, T, L, N, and E are where you see them. Now please pick 3 more consonants and a vowel.
Okay. G. C. M. And O.
Here's your bonus round puzzle.
O. Oh, jeez. Wedding. Yeah.
Aw, that's too bad. But you still finished first. Congratulations.
Yeah, really, it's just the, it's just that the letters you... Yeah, I wouldn't enjoy Australia by a camel. I really wouldn't.
You made a bundle. Congratulations, player 1. Thanks again to all our players.
Alright.
Hope you had fun. See you again.
Bye-bye. Alright, we're just gonna abort and shut down. Okay, so that is it for our shows. And we have about 5 minutes until the Minnesota RMT goes out. Hey Google, play KNOW.
Okay, check out
No,
this thing.
no. Hey Google, play KNOW.
Okay, check out this thing.
This thing is getting confused. Hey Google, play MPR News.
Here's the latest news.
Not what I had in mind. Hey Google, play KNOW.
Alright, check out this radio mix on iHeartRadio.
This thing is confused. Hey Google, play KNOW radio.
Streaming NPR news from NPR.
There we go. It's been a while, and I had to reteach Google the command to start.
Just remind our listeners what specifically he was convicted of.
All right,
He was
we
convicted
got
of
Minnesota Public Radio ready to go.
One was the battery with
Now, before we go any further,
15 people in 1991. The second was the forced disappearance of 9 students and a university professor.
so now we're gonna go back on WTOP. The local failed. That's not good.
Businessman and a prominent journalist. So he was sentenced to 25 years in prison.
So why, given what you just listed there, why are we seeing this push to pardon him?
Well, I think there's a couple different reasons. I think the first and most important reason to keep in mind is that his daughter, Keiko Fujimori, is
Hi,
a very
Una.
powerful, very prominent politician in Peru. She first ran for the presidency in 2011 with the express purpose that she could use the presidential pardon power to get him out of prison. Since then, her power has grown. She ran 2 more times. And though she lost by a very slim margin, and she has a very powerful block of Congress members in Congress.
This is a test of the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Operational Area Emergency Alert System.
But it's also become a political football that different groups and political parties have used to get things they want.
So people there have been through versions of this before. What's the general sentiment?
We're pretty polarized, right?
This is a test of the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Operational Area Emergency Alert System.
They're trying to think that it's about to get free after all these years, and they see his prisoner as an injustice. But I think the majority of Peruvians see this as a dark day for Peruvian democracy, and as a sign that the current government is not willing to abide by its international obligations, and that it prefers political backgrounds over respecting the rule of law.
We're almost ready.
I think the fallout is going to be there. We don't know exactly what's going to happen next, but if he does go free,
Wait, that's Clallam.
what will happen?
I think
This is coastal.
a period of very intense instability. And remember, this is a government that's only been in power. Tomorrow, this government reaches the 1-year mark of being in power. The current president became president after.
Hi, we're gonna start the stream.
The president at the time was removed from office. And it's been a very rough year. Many people were killed in protests.
All right, here we go. Time for the Minnesota RMT. We're missing a couple things. John, weather scan, KEVN, KLT. Because it should have went through the local. We're gonna check the local status after the RMT goes out. Actually, you know what? We could do that right now while we have a little bit of time. Let me guess. Is it simulcasting the weather scan something it shouldn't be doing?
Radio service.
Thank you.
Radio service.
So much.
Wait, what am I looking at? Oh. Why is it redirecting? Okay, the local's on, but why did it not take TOP? So the local's on, but it didn't take WTOP. And what's the link in there? That's the oh, I'm looking at. Okay, the local is on. Okay, good. All right. So here we go. Minnesota RMT is about to happen. So Tom and Ben, because of such, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna have to shut you all off for just a moment, for a few minutes. So we're gonna get Minnesota and coastal, and oh, another issue too. WCCO. going to end it right there. Okay. I don't know about Coastal, if they're even going to go. Well, you don't need to beg WTOP anymore because they ran a weekly. Yep, they did. Yep, it's always at 10 o'clock for some odd reason, but really, I think that's the way they like to do it. They like to do it at 10 o'clock. If they like to do it at 10 o'clock, then that's fine with them. And that's what they like to do. Okay, we have like less than 10 minutes left here, and then we're going to get started with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. We are waiting for Coastal Washington to run their monthly test because they were supposed to do it 3 minutes ago. So we're going to wait for that. And while we wait, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start going back on a lot of the stuff from today. So, Elliot EAS, of course, uploaded his weekly test compilation. He got the Oklahoma Monthly on KOKC, and he got it at KMGL. He got the Tennessee RMT as well. Does he know the delay of any of these? You got another station for Oklahoma. You got Iowa. Got another station from Iowa. Got the KLOS auto test, which I was not able to do because the stream was not working this week. Oh well. And then this is the Riverside. No, this is San Diego. I can tell that that's a definite fail.
PBS is conducting a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
Brady with the bad. Oh man, I'm gonna stick with the outrage of Florida State not getting in. Some bad takes. Andy Janela's at the top of the list, and he got sensitive. He got sensitive yesterday because if you're right, you're enraged by it. Please.
More stations for San Diego. Windows Movie Maker. And this is Santa Barbara on Comcast. You got it on a few other stations too.
This concludes this test.
There's the late San Diego. There's the Riverside RMT. KCAL takes it.
Of light imagination.
And then, of course, the Los Angeles Weekly, the LA Weekly. Then, of course, the San Diego Weekly. And, of course, Santa Ana on Alright. And then something different, and
GSP. They apparently added Gaston County to KHC 27's broadcast cycle. Brian got the Minnesota Monthly on KXLP and the KULO. Got it on those two stations. Bendy Cat got the Chicago Weekly on. He actually recorded the Chicago Weekly on his Bearcat WX 100 and 500. And Western Illinois. Did some. He posted some sounds of some trains. So, Zach Gee, one of Southwest Florida's friends, unfortunately, the owner of that channel has unfortunately passed away today. Well, of course we will not be given any additional information on, age and stuff like that, but I can tell you that he was definitely that he will never forget his legacy. Anyway, let's he actually got the Tennessee Monthly on actually two frequencies. He got the Miami Weekly. I'm assuming the late Tampa morning test. And then, of course, the oh, that reminds me. I still have to send over the Tampa video because I need to take a look and see if they even freaking tested. So they did do the evening test, but the question is, when did they do it? We probably will not know, but I'll have to take a look back at the video, and I'll get that in there before we start with Millionaire. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. That is true. Northern Louisiana got the Shreveport Weekly with the Weather Star 4000. State College actually got stopped by a CSX train. He only got the end of it. No, I don't want to hide all the messages. I want to hide the Mystery 7. Not Aubrey. Lester, of course, Gabriel got the siren test.
Whoa.
And Missile Sky got the Tennessee RMT on WBUZ. And of course, Thunderbuddy does EAS for money. He does EAS content for money. And yet still he posts the two. I actually like the music, so I'm going to keep it going. I like the music in that thing. I really like it. Anyway, we got the Albany Weekly, the New York Weekly, and the Weatherman actually caught the okay, so they actually did eventually redo it. So the first time around they did it, they screwed it up. And then eventually they finally redid it. There was my capture of the same thing. Sincerely, WX got the error too. He didn't get the second one.
That's the public information statement regarding several weather radio stations in Kentucky from Paducah being knocked off, being taken offline for hardware upgrades. Send off a fire alarm. I can tell SRZ is not a public radio station. Southwest Florida, that's the same thing. Tetris fan streamed the test. Central Virginia actually sounded off sirens. Blackstone sirens actually were sounded to commemorate Edgar T. Johnson, who died in the line of duty due to a severe head injury from a fallen tree branch. That was on December 6th of 1962. He was a 12-year veteran and was working a brush fire around the area of the Virginia United Methodist Assembly Center when a branch broke from the tree, and that's what got him. And he got the siren test there too. I think that was probably that same reason. CXP got the usual stuff too. Miami Weekly, Tampa. When did Tampa go?
There we go.
I think this may eventually answer our question. That was the morning test. They went at 5:20. So Tampa went at 5:20. So I'll add that in. And JNWR actually got the Mount Holly test.
There we go. We're good.
Roscoe showing errors. North Texas got the RMT from Texas from yesterday. And then Conneaut County got the West Virginia monthly. Well, not that, but he got that. But he also got the West Virginia Charleston weekly test. Okay, now to put Tampa where it belongs. So this is Wakefield. Tampa belongs right here. Alright, there we go. So that answers our question. We got everything in the right place. Oh, great. Goldfish is getting into my recommended now. Oh, for goodness sakes. Alright, so we got our old friend Jack. Where's our old friend Nani? Oh, there's that commercial from earlier. And there's the good old Buena Vista. Buena Vista. I didn't mean to hide everything. Whatever, that's gonna declutter some space for the time being anyway, so all I just want to see is Jack, all I want to see is John, and all I want to see is this. And I'm going to keep watching this. We are going to go ahead and we are going to get the Wisconsin RMT all set up. So here we go. We're going to play the last of our college edition shows. And what just went through? Is that North Dakota, I'm guessing? Nope. Random Florida Weekly, I'm guessing. By the way, who's the originator? Is it the good old Cave Fire? Before we start, I want to see if it's the good old Cave Fire that's supposed to originate the monthly. this month it's local primaries, so each of the local primaries are going to originate their own monthly tests. So KFAR won't do it for the whole state. They'll just do it by regions. So that's what we're going to do. And since John is KPTO in his locker, it's definitely going to take it, but we're going to see. So, with that said, oh, what is this? Oh yeah, that's right. VMM is still due. We're still due for VMM. That's right. I almost forgot. We are still due for WVMM. They did not go at all this week so far. They didn't go on Wednesday. I checked yesterday. They didn't even go. They did not even bother. They didn't even give two shits whatsoever. What am I probably going to do now? Yeah, I'll probably set up Oregon and might just set up automations for Oregon and Long Island and then just call it quits for the night. Or I'll just try staying up for all of them. I don't think that's a logical thing to do, but again, that's on me. So, alright, well, now that the doing is done, let me check on the battery here on this one. 63. I'm gonna wait till that gets up to full power, and then I'll pull it from the plug. Okay. So, with that said, Nani, Jack, Tom, Ben, are you ready? Well, if you're ready, then I'm ready. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? College Edition Finale.
This is a story of 10 college students picked from campuses all across the country, each of us with special skills and knowledge. Some will leave with fame and fortune. Others will earn only pain and humiliation. Find out whose fingers are the fastest, whose nerves are the moving, whose minds are the sharpest. It's the Cobalt. Final? Yes. Yes, man, you got it for 61,000. The winner, Julie. Final answers are next. Who wants to be a millionaire?
And let's do this. I'm actually going to bring, Nani, I'm actually going to bring out your little sister again.
Well, one thing our college shows prove is that it's not how book smart you are, because every single contestant has been at the top of their class. But what counts here is the range of things you know. But we have still tonight to see if we get someone with the right combination of smarts to win that $1 million. Wouldn't it be great if it was one of these brainiacs and they won $1 million?
Fairfax, of course, has been getting, starting to get monthlies on PBS stations like Gelatin always does. He always gets, he's always getting, you know, alerts and stuff on public broadcasting stations, like New Hampshire PBS, just to name a few of many PBS affiliates that he seems to get monthlies on. I don't know what it is, but I don't really seem to know what the pattern is with these things, but well, how Gelatin is actually able to get access to these PBS streams and such, but it's definitely quite a story. So, Julie is going to go for $2,000. We're going to continue with her game from last night. She still has her 50-50 and a phone-a-friend lifelines at her disposal to help her if she needs it. So she still has those lifelines at her disposal. And of course, alright, with that said, we're all set. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So now for 2,000. Dr. Drew is the co-host of which of the following TV shows? Is it The Daily Show, The Man Show, Nightline, or Loveline? I have never heard of Loveline, but that is right. Okay, great start to the show.
And now we're gonna make that 2,000. Now we're gonna try to make that 4,000 now. What pizza chain's ad campaign stars a mischievous puppet-like character named Bad Andy? Would it be Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Domino's, or Little Caesars?
C. Domino's. Final? Final.
It is Domino's. But of course, Little Caesars mascot is different. Alright, now we're going to make that 8,000. What is the proper term for the section of an insect located between the head and the abdomen? Would it be the pharynx, ilium, torso, or thorax? The first two I couldn't pronounce properly. And it is the thorax, yes. And we are going to have to move through this fast because we have the Wisconsin Monthly in about 45 minutes. 40 minutes, actually. Actor Will Smith does not appear in which of these 1990s movies? Would it be Armageddon, Men in Black, Enemy of the State, or Independence Day? The first Independence Day, not the sequel that would come many years later. And it is Armageddon. I don't think I've ever seen Armageddon, but I did see Deep Impact over the years. Anyway, 1962, who became the first American to orbit the Earth? Would it be Buzz Aldrin, John Glenn, Neil Armstrong, or James Lovell?
I think I'd like to phone a friend on this.
Okay, she's going to try and phone a friend.
He works for a tool and die company in my hometown. All right, let's get Uncle David on the line.
Alright, let's see if Uncle David can help her out on this question. And I'm going to go ahead and get all the Wisconsin stations ready. So, here we go.
And she needs a little help. Okay. So she's going to read you the question and the 4 answers, and one of them's the right answer.
Well, of course, this is the right answer. Seconds, and they start now.
In 1962, who became the first American to orbit the Earth? Buzz Aldrin,
There's some
John Glenn,
stations in
Neil
Duluth that
Armstrong,
serve Wisconsin
or James
too.
Lovell.
So I want to make sure I get all of them.
20 seconds.
I want to be sure that I get every single station.
John Glenn. Are you sure? Yeah.
And I also have to get the...
Thank you. Okay, he's family, so I'm gonna go with it.
Sounded confident.
John Glenn.
Sounded confident on John Glenn. And that is correct. And now we're going to break away from the program for just a moment. And then when we get it back, she is going to play for $64,000. She only has the 50-50 lifeline left as of now. So here, I'll just skip through the commercials.
Massachusetts in the hot seat right now. Look at her, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, 22 years old, the world in front of us.
A 22-year-old college student. Well, I'm actually a 19. I'm now I'm a 19-year-old freshman in college. Pretty soon, I'll probably become a 19-year-old sophomore by next month.
They are among the honorees on Disney's American Teachers Awards, airing tomorrow night on Lifetime at 7 p.m. And we salute you. Thank you very much for being a part of these great teachers of America. All right, great. Well, now look, here's where you are. You've won $32,000. Can't leave you with less than that.
And we are going to we're going to have to pause because I see the North Dakota Monthly going through. So let's get that right now, and then we're going to continue with her game. PPB. What's PPB? This is the Grand Forks Fargo area.
This is a test of the Fargo operational area of the North Dakota Emergency Alert System. In the event of an emergency, this system would bring you important information. This test is now concluded.
Oh, that's what Fairfax got. Alright, now that we're done with that, let's get back to her game. And now this is where it starts to get serious. What river forms part of the border between Texas and Oklahoma? Would it be the Red River, the Platte River, the Rio Grande, or the Arkansas River? I can already eliminate Rio Grande because that's further south of the border. That's actually the river that links the United States and Mexico. And that connects. That's the river that separates the U.S. and Mexico. Okay, that is her last lifeline she's going to use. We are left with Red and Platte. The Red River, as far as I know, it's like up in Minnesota. Yeah, as many of you have seen the Red River Dispatch Center test. And it was the Red River. I didn't know there were two Red Rivers. Yeah, especially since you got this far just before the break. Alright, let's get ready now for Wisconsin.
$32,000 winner on our show. Congratulations, Julie. Now let's meet our 10 new collegiate competitors, and they are...
We have Melanie Forbes from Harvard, John Enos from the U.S. Naval Academy, Grant Schneider from Georgia Tech, Sonia Lucanani from Georgia State, Adley Wempler from UC Irvine, Jonathan Mills from Johns Hopkins, Jenna McCarthy from Morehouse, Miguel Ruiz from Arizona State, Convo from Georgia Mason, and Nicole Schwartz from Moraine Valley Community College, right here in Chicago.
Okay, everybody, congratulations on getting this far. Good to have you here.
That is so nice. Alright, here we go with tonight's first fastest finger question. We want educational institutions in geographical order, starting in the Pacific Ocean and going east. We've got Southern Methodist, Vanderbilt, Carnegie Mellon, and Pepperdine. And I'm selecting the ones that do Wisconsin. Alright, let's take a look at the correct order. We have Pepperdine, then Southern Methodist, then Vanderbilt, and then Carnegie Mellon. And in the fastest time, the winner is Grant Schneider. Schnidler. Alright, let's start his game.
Georgia Tech, nice to have you here. Actually, he's a Georgia boy from Alpharetta, Georgia, right? And at Georgia Tech, and he's there on 5 different scholarships, which gives him a complete free ride at school, which is a great relief to your companion, your father, Stephen. Hey, Stephen, how you doing?
For a complete free ride at school?
Anyway, Grant, we're glad you're here. You know about the rules of our show, right? You know about your lifelines.
That's right. We know the drill. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So, all over again for 100. What is the term for the facial expression an athlete uses to imitate his competitors? Would it be a denial face, game face, meaty face, spelling bee face? Yes, indeed. Now to double it to your 200. What is the common nickname for a person who stays up and is active late into the night? Would it be a night owl, nightingale, pink flamingo, or old baggy eyes? A night owl, which like I usually am every single night at this point. For you know. Anyway, which of the following is the standard method of applying underarm deodorant? Would it be by an airbrush, a ballpoint, roll on, or iron on? Roll on, yes. Like today. And now for 500. Which of these groups would be the likeliest to hold a jam session? Would it be history teachers, interior decorators, dairy farmers, or jazz musicians? Jazz musicians indeed. And now for $1,000. The phrase "kiss a little longer" is part of what chewing gum's ad campaign? Would it be Double Mint, Juicy Fruit, Big Red, or Dentine? It is Big Red. So he's gonna go for 2,000 after the break. It's gonna be a while before we see more new episodes of Switch.
In the hot seat right now, 20 years old, and what year are you in at Georgia Tech? I'm a sophomore. Sophomore, okay, fine.
He's a sophomore at the university.
Sort of a diet that is very specialized.
Yeah, pretty much consists of bread and cheese.
Bread and cheese?
And no meat, vegetables, fruit, just bread and cheese.
And why just bread and cheese?
Pretty much that's all I like.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? That's all he likes? Bread and cheese?
Yes. Since daily belongs.
Really? Now, do you have this looked at medically?
I have not. I'm doing okay so far.
Yeah,
So
you look very healthy.
Doing fine.
Yeah. The bread and cheese works? Yeah. Okay, you won 1,000.
I don't know how healthy.
We're going for 2,000
Alright.
right now. You've got all your
Now here we go for $2,000. So here it is. An explanatory list of the symbols used on a map or chart is called what? Would it be a legend, a plot, menu, or footnote? It is a legend, yes. Now 4,000. What R&B singer starred in the 2000 martial arts film Roman Lost? Oh gosh. Is it D'Angelo, Monica, Alia, or Brandy? Alia, that is correct. I have never seen that film, so honestly I have no idea. Okay, now to 8. Which of the following is online magazines is owned by Microsoft? The same same people responsible for Windows. Would it be Salon, Wired, Feed, or Slate?
I'm going to ask the audience.
Why do we do that? Audience,
I'm thinking it's Wired. Okay, so if he's gonna ask the audience, that's fine with me. And 80% say it's Wired. Because I mean, Microsoft is a multi-billion-dollar tech company, and they're the one that's brings us all of these. The one that brought us the Windows operating system for 2 decades now. Well, actually, since 1985, actually. And in 2025, I believe, it's going to be their 40th anniversary. So they'll be celebrating their 40th anniversary in 2025, which will be the same year that Windows 10 will eventually lose support. So going with Wired, and it's Slate. Oh. Just $1,000 because the audience was wrong. Oh my goodness.
I think that is the most wrong our audience has ever been in the history of this show. 80%. What else was he supposed to do when 80% said Wired? Too bad. Smart.
Yeah, that's definitely unfortunate. Okay, next fast finger question. We want the following NTV personalities in the order of their birth, starting with the most recent. Pauly Shore, Carson Daly, Kurt Lear, Martha Quinn. Carson Daly, was that the same one on Millionaire, or was it? Oh, was it Carson Kressley? Yeah, I think it is. So let's see. So the order is Carson Daly, Pauly Shore, Martha Quinn, and then Kurt Loder. And in the fastest time, it is Cavo.
Cavo from Vienna, Virginia. That's in Fairfax County. And you attend George Mason University. What are you studying, Kevin?
Government and international politics.
Uh-huh. And you're accompanied by your mom? Your mom's name is Ty, huh? Ty, nice to have you here. Well, all right, let's win a lot of money tonight, okay? All right, Con, great to have you here. You know about the rules, you know about the lifeline, so let's play.
Who wants to be a millionaire? Let's do it. Alright, all over again for $100. What part of the book shares its name with the part of the human body? Would it be forward, dedication, appendix, or surprise ending? It is the appendix, yes. For 200 now. Which of the following terms is slang for strong and evident abdominal muscles? Would it be a banana bunch, six-pack, yellow pages, or beach ball? Six-pack it is. Now for 500. What do the initials of the cable TV channel named HBO stand for? Not going to read that. Hot box office, home box office, huge bolded overture, or reruns, reruns, reruns.
Home box office.
Yes, it stands for HBO, home box office. 1,000. On TV series Gilligan's Island, which character almost always wears a red shirt? Would it be the skipper, Mr. Howell, the professor, or Gilligan?
That would be D. Gilligan.
Mr. Gilligan for 500. Yes, I was wrong. Now this will be for $1,000. Which of the following is considered a libation? Would it be wine, club sandwich, chocolate pudding, or an omelet? I should be watching the battery level. Oh. Oh boy. Okay, well, let's hope the audience does better this time. Hopefully they do better on this one than they did the last time. Alright, 86 say wine, but will it be enough?
I'll go with A. Wine.
He's gonna go with it, and this time... They are right this time. Alright, 32,000 is next. Or 2,000, I should say. That's what she's gonna go for after the break, which we're gonna skip right now. Alright, so let's return to Kevo's game.
Studying international politics, but has her eyes set on a singing career. You know, it's only a few days before Christmas. You got a little Christmas number you can sing a few with lines to?
Okay, I'll sing Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Through the years, we all will be together.
Yeah, perfect, because we're literally just days until Christmas here.
So have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
Very nice. That is a lovely performance. Very lovely.
Alright, well, let's make it a good Christmas for you, too. You've won 1,000.
That's right. She's gonna go for 2,000 right now. She's still got her 50-50 in front of friend. So let's roll right along. In the 2000 movie Road Trip, what animal does Tom Green put in his mouth? Ew. Would it be a goldfish, mouse, a sparrow, or a snake?
This is a really funny movie. B. Mouse.
Final answer. That's what he put in.
It is mouse. Yes, I've never seen the film.
Alright, $4,000 coming up. What is rapper Missy Elliott's nickname?
Would it be Misadventure, Mischief. Misunderstood. Or misdemeanor.
D, misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor. And that's right. Alright, now for 8,000. The real-life man in the Iron Mask was held in prison for over 30 years in what country? Would it be Germany, England, France, or Italy? I'm gonna see if I can get CK to start on another, Okay, I got it to start on another... Okay, I did get it to start correctly.
Narrow it down by 2, we can make a phone call.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do KV yet. I'm not gonna try it.
That computer, take away 2 of those.
Okay, going to use 50-50 on this one, leaving us with England and France.
C, France.
Gonna go with France, and that is right.
Incidentally, he was held for 40 years and finally died in the Bastille. 16,000.
Yeah,
One
good.
lifeline left. Here it
Okay,
is.
16,000. What is the literary term for the character flaw of pride? Would it be catharsis, hubris, deus ex machina, or nemesis?
My freshman English teacher would kill me if I got this wrong. It's B, hubris.
Final?
Humorous, hubris, and that's right. Alright, now this is going to be the all-important $32,000. The sun's energy is produced by what type of reaction? Would it be fission, catalytic, kinetic, or fusion? Now there are 2 answers that sound alike. They both sound very similar.
I think it's C, but...
She can phone a friend, because that's her last lifeline. And I may have just given that away, because that is what she's doing.
Professor Rosenblatt?
Alright. Now she is going to turn to her professor at Georgia State. Let's see if he can help her out with this question.
Hello, Alan. Regis Philbin calling from ABC's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Hi, Regis.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. I got one of your students here. Kavo, she's doing just fine. Going for $32,000 and turning to her teacher for a little help.
Aha.
Okay?
Because didn't we have a college student yesterday that did the same thing? I think so. Well, anyway, here we go.
Hi. Okay. The sun's energy is produced by what type of reaction? Fission, catalytic, kinetic, or fusion? 20 seconds.
Read those again.
Fission, catalytic, kinetic, or fusion?
Got 13 seconds.
I think it's fusion.
9 seconds.
Oh, yeah, fusion.
How sure are you?
Pretty.
Okay. So, out of this phone a friend, so her phone a friend got fusion. However, she could go for that, or she could try a different answer, but since we're going for $32,000, if she gets this wrong, she gets all the way down to 1,000. Otherwise, we come to the $32,000 milestone, and she'll leave with no less than $32,000 the rest of the way.
I'm gonna say D, fusion.
Gonna go with her professor. Well, let's hope he got it. Let's hope he remembered. So, is that her final answer? And it is. And he got it. She is out of lifelines, and we're gonna go for $64,000 next. And of course, we're gonna do the good old trick of skipping the commercial break right over here. I think we may end up finishing this. We may end up finishing this show right as the Wisconsin RMT gets going.
Yeah, actually, Vietnamese was my first language. And
Yeah, we may end up getting this all done here before the Wisconsin monthly test. So we got everything all ready here.
In Vietnamese. And let her answer you in Vietnamese. See if I can figure it out.
Well, he probably wouldn't be able to figure it out. He probably wouldn't. He probably wouldn't.
She hates me.
Oh, man.
She said that you're good looking.
Oh, really?
Oh. Well, that's so sweet of her. That's so sweet.
Here's where we are. No more lifelines.
She's all out of lifelines. Going for $64,000 right now. So, this is a freebie question. She has nothing to lose here. Let's play. The territory
borders Israel with what other country?
borders Israel with either Jordan, Egypt, Iraq, or Syria. This is the territory known as the West Bank. It borders Israel and what other country? Go with Egypt. And it is Jordan. But at least that was a good idea. Do it on the freebie question, and you won't lose the $32,000. Alright, now for our next fastest finger question. This time we want novelists in order of their birth, starting with the earliest. We got James Michener, Arthur Conan Doyle, Voltaire, James Austen. Okay, let's take a look at the order. We have Voltaire, Jane Austen, Arthur Conan Doyle, and then James Michener. And the fastest time, the winner is Allie Wampler. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You see Irvine. She's a junior at the. I mean, I only have a part-time job. I think I only had a part-time job right now, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be attending that part-time job again. I think so. I have a part-time job already. So let's play Millionaire. So here we go, $400. That's how the game works. The abbreviation SPI means for your information, improvement, insight, or indigence. Oh, yes, definitely. And now to double that to 200. Which of these is an informal word for gratuity? Would it be allowance, interest, tip, or highway robbery? Tip it is, yep. Now for 300. A person whose life revolves around the sport of surfing is often called a what? Would it be a humdinger, beach bum, funky chicken, or operative surgeon?
Well, I would get killed if I came without getting this one right, so it's beach bum.
Got it for $300.
It is beach bum now for 500. Now, what part of your body would you normally apply a defrizzer? Would it be on the legs, hair, hands, or face?
My mom would kill me if I got this one wrong. It's be hair.
On the hair, yes indeed. Yeah, that's where you would apply it. Now for $1,000. In the U.S., what is depicted on the MTV Video Music Awards trophy? Is it a moon man, jukebox, silver camera, or guitar?
I never watch MTV, which is, I know, odd, but I'm pretty I know the MTV logo guy is the Moon Man, so I'm pretty sure about that. But you know what? Because I'm not totally positive and I'd like to at least make it to 1,000, I'm gonna pull the audience on this one.
Alright, see if the audience remembers MTV history. I probably don't, but. And it looks like we may get a good result here. 74 says Moon Man.
Now you want 80 every time, huh?
And that's what she's gonna want to go with.
I'll take A, Moon Man.
Gonna go with Moon Man, and that is correct. Now for 2,000. What state is nicknamed the Wolverine State? Would it be Wisconsin, Illinois, Ohio, or Michigan?
I was worried that wasn't going to show up. It's Michigan.
Final?
D, yes.
Yes, it's
It is Michigan, yes.
Michigan Wolverine.
That's right. Now for 4,000. Gabrielle competes in what professional sport? Would it be field hockey, beach volleyball, soccer, or basketball?
She is engaged, I think, to the most gorgeous man alive, Larry Hamilton. Also one of the best surfers alive. He's a huge ego, too. But it's beach volleyball.
Okay, going with beach volleyball, and that's the answer. We are blazing through this really quickly here. Now for 8,000. An element's atomic number indicates the number of what in the nucleus of an atom? Would it be neutrons, neutrinos, protons, or quarks?
Okay. I'm not going to use my 50-50 on this because I'll come up with A and C. Because it's one of those two.
So that means then her only option then at this point is to phone a friend on this one. Phone a friend or walk away.
See, you were right about the last time you went to a lifeline. And the audience agreed with you. You think it's protons. You're not altogether sure, huh?
The science questions are hard for me.
So it looks like she wants to take the guess with C. Alright, so what's she going to do? Is she going to risk...
What do you want to call?
I'm going to call the most brilliant person I know. His name is George.
What does he do?
I think he's on the board.
Alright, we need
Colin.
the most brilliant man she knows.
Colin George? Okay. Alright, can he help her out on this question? We will find out.
Regis Stolman calling from ABC's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. How you doing out there?
Doing fine, thank you.
I'm here with Ali, and she needs a little of your help.
Okay.
Thinks you're absolutely...
And I'm going to go ahead and get the Comcast cap ready for Wisconsin. Let's see if anything else went through.
Ali, it's all yours. 30 seconds starts now.
Here we go.
An element's atomic number indicates the number of what?
Is this Minnesota or is this...
A, neutrons, B,
Or is this Monterey?
C, protons, or D, quarks?
Yeah, it's Monterey.
Proton.
Let's see if it does Wisconsin.
Sure?
Yes.
You positive?
Yes.
All right, I trust you, George.
Thank you.
Tell the family I said hi.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
We're gonna go see protons.
Well, that's what you thought
Alright.
was to begin with.
He's going, okay, she's going to guess protons. That was her first answer in the first place. And she got it, yes. And she will go for $16,000. However, we do not have much time left because we're literally less than 5 minutes away from the Wisconsin RMT. So we're going to have to move through this final part here quickly. So let's move through it quickly here. In the 1998 movie Rushmore, what is Rushmore? Is it a private academy, coffee house, bike shop, or summer camp?
I love this movie. Great acting, great writing. It's a private academy.
Final?
Yes, sir.
And it is a private academy. Now for 32. On what island was Napoleon I born? Was it Crete, Elba, Corsica, or Sardinia?
No, 32,000 is an important level. You'll go home with 1,000. You can knock it down by 2 and see if...
To be sure, because I would like to get to 32,000.
Those wrong answers. Final.
So she used the 50-50, and she got Corsica, and that's right. Alright, now for 64,000. She's all out of lifelines, just like those other two have been. So here we go. Lawrence Truod is the birth name of what celebrity? Would it be Vanilla Ice, Gene Wilder, Mr. T, or Carrot Top?
I have no idea.
Well, just going over the living room.
And Dora kind of road. You? Talking isn't going to get me anywhere. A for Allie?
The Lancer? The T, Lawrence, Jerome, the Lancer?
So she goes with Vanilla Ice, and it was Mr. T. Mr. T it was. But she's got $32,000.
We've had a super time with these college kids, and we want to thank all of them for being here. Coming up on Sunday night, we're going to bring back our Celebrity Edition, which has a top 10 cast of contestants. And they are...
The Celebrity Edition is next. You have Joy Barr, Jon Stewart, Drew Carey, Tyra Banks. Well, pretty much the same celebrities that we've had before. These are the same celebrities from that previous slate.
All of us here and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire want to wish all of you out there a safe and happy holiday. And Merry Christmas, and from New York, everybody, good night. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire want to wish all of you out there a safe and happy holiday.
Yeah, we do want to wish all of you a very happy holiday. And look at that. We got it all done with just seconds to spare. And now it is time for the Wisconsin RMT, the grand finale of this weekly test show. So we're going to go ahead now and we're going to unmute all of them. Should be mindful of volume too. Alright, let's unmute them all. That includes WJON, CKA, KLT, we're talking everything. And we got the Comcast cap thing ready too, when it goes out. Oh, let me guess. Air 1. Warship now. This is a test of the emergency alert system. Well, what do you know? I was wrong. Alright, so this is it. This is the very end. Because didn't Delaware Public literally do a weekly, like 12 hours ago? That was right at the start of the Central Time Zone. Oh, we're already getting it, aren't we? I think the main logger went down. But if that's so, then we're going to see Wisconsin show up on here. This is a test message from the Emergency Alert System originating from the State of Wisconsin Emergency Operations Center. From the State of Wisconsin Emergency Operations Center. It's the Wisconsin State Emergency Operations Center. And then what am I gonna do about Alaska tonight? I'll probably just set the automations up accordingly. Then I'm gonna render the Wednesday tests and get that uploaded, and then eventually top it all off. And I'm sure we're gonna see John relay it here. There it is. Required monthly test. This is a test message from the Emergency Alert System originating from the State of Wisconsin Emergency Operations Center. I'm even trying to mock the voice in some way. Well, because even I can even do. I even kind of sound like that guy. the guy behind the microphone at Wisconsin EMA that usually does the required monthly test there. So so that is it. We have finished the college edition, otherwise, of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And so tomorrow we will be starting another celebrity edition of the show. We'll be starting another celebrity edition of Millionaire. And the message even shows in Spanish. Except I'm going to have to be very quick on this one. Originating from the State of Wisconsin Emergency Operations Center. And then we got to get the sign-off ready and everything, so we are just about done. Okay. I'm going to have to go quick here, because it is going to go fast. Was I in time? I was in time. Looks like no, I was not, because it's not updating. Alright, let's connect back to the computer. And acknowledge all the loggers that I have. Alright, we do not need this. I will need this later for Alabama. But actually I'm just gonna close it all out. And now this is how we're going to end it. And that's it. And of course we will see it show up on the weather scan. He actually didn't log it. He actually had it logged like 2 weeks ago. That was actually quite a surprise to see. Alright, so now we're going to put the 2 remaining monthlies into this compilation of sorts, and then we will be done. And then in fact, we are just about out of time, so we're going to get ready to wrap things up here. So here it is, Wisconsin. So as soon as the RMT begins, so at least I did go back on Delaware Public, so, and I gotta figure out where it interrupts midway, and then, yeah, it wasn't in time, unfortunately, so I'm gonna wait till that thing gets off the screen, and then I'll trim the video down like so. And that is it. The weekly test compilation clocks in at a total of about 2 hours and 25 minutes. So that's definitely a decent sized weekly test compilation, I must say. And we are down to the last five or so minutes here of our show tonight. So, of course, now before we get going, there are, of course, a couple things that we need to say. First of all, of course, as always, we do want to thank Tom and Ben for being such great parts of our show. And of course, these two are always such great sports. And there's that most wonderful time of the year thing we were messing around with at the top of the show. I might end up messing around with that a little bit more tonight. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the other RMTs, whether I'm going to stay up for them or I'm just going to tuck it in for the night. In fact, I might just end up tucking it in for the night and I'm just going to tuck it in for the night and let the RMTs and just let them all automate. So yeah, that's really what I'm looking to do. So thank you, Tom and Ben, for being great parts of our show today. It's been greatly appreciated, and we hope to see you. Maybe we can get you on our show tomorrow. But until then, good night, you two. That's right. And good night to all of you, lovely viewers. As we hope you will join us again tomorrow, as we bring you our backyard baseball game, which we will start it at. The game tomorrow, I believe, is at 7. But let me look at the NHL and check one more time just to make sure. 7:30 tomorrow, so we'll start at 5 as usual. We'll start at 5 as usual, and then we'll start coverage at 7:30 for the Blackhawks against Anaheim here in Chicago. But until then, this concludes our broadcast day. And let me first unmute the scanner, or mute the scanner, I should say. All right, and now from the staff and management of Plainfield TV, we wish you all a wonderful night. And now, Regis Philbin, take us off the air.
Merry Christmas and from New York, everybody. Good night.